Oh my God, 11. I'm in shock. They young as hell. They got trash bags in their pockets. They really taking the whole store. Security.
Why the worker looking at them?
Only in the fucking Nike store in Watts will the kids come in and rob, and they don't do absolutely nothing. They are filling up a whole bag. Do you hear me? She asked me if I want to save my card on file. Thank you. No.
So the interesting thing about this story is the comments. Okay, so I'm assuming that the person that put this video up took the video. I'm not going to give out the name. But the fact of the matter is, first of all, is that the people aren't supposed to do anything, and they shouldn't do anything, or else they take the chance of, one, being fired, and more importantly, being deleted by people who blatantly do not care that they're being seen, do not care that they're basically bums, do not care that there's all these people around. So odds are that they wouldn't care about you if you tried to stop them, and they may take you out. Okay. But the caption for this over on Instagram is only at the Nike store in Watts. What I feel is empathy for the streets, witnessing the struggle of kids from Watts as they navigate their challenging environment. Aww. So this person is okaying the fact that people are walking into a store to steal sneakers, and that's going to help them with their struggle. Is that what we're saying right now? Is that what we're saying right now, ma'am? She said she's witnessing the struggle of kids from Watts as they navigate their challenging environment. So it looks like in Watts, they have this whole Nike store. Then as soon as this Nike store goes out of business, it'll be racism. Same old script, different bunch of crazy ass people. Okay. Comments. Everything in that store is covered by insurance. Let them have it. Because that's the point, right? This is a person who knows nothing about business, who don't have a business. I'm sure they'll claim they have a business because this is a female that's made this comment. And the fact that she's just going to say they have insurance, let them have it. Insurance is to cover some theft, not a massive amount of. This is a lot of stuff from these bums, from these crusty, dusty, musty people who, as soon as you call them crusty, dusty, and musty, someone will say, you can't do that. You can't call them names. You don't know their struggle. So you telling me whatever their struggle is, going to the Nike store and stealing from them is making it better. Then as soon as something happens to them and the police show up, y'all gonna be crying Black Lives Matter. Nobody else's life matters except for Black lives, of course. And this is how you get better with your life, your struggle, is stealing shoes and clothes from the Nike store. The next comment says, this doesn't just happen in the hood. The others still steal billions by the dozen, but it's covered. Looked because they were suits. That store is ripping off these low-income families by selling these items where they are not affordable. I do not condone stealing, but I bet that store is a tax write-off. Wow. Shout out to the community, I tell you. Shout out to the community. Where are we right now, y'all? Where are we right now? People are just like, oh, Lord have mercy. I don't even know what to say, y'all. The fact that people are condoning this is outrageous right now. You know, you really can't afford much when you're not working. You really can't afford much when you're out here having a bunch of kids and no support. You're doing it on your own. And yet Ebony K wants to continue to say things like you can do it all by yourself. It's easy for Ebony to say it because she has money and she actually can do it. But for anyone that wants to listen to this foolishness and think that this is okay and think that it works out, well, the odds are that it doesn't, but no one can ever say anything like that. That makes sense. But people can sit up here and say these stupid comments and y'all gonna run with it. Yeah, we gonna do what we want to do. We gonna go down to the Nike store and take what we need. When the police show up with weapons drawn, then it's going to be white supremacy, discrimination, and racism. No, I'm going to stand by that because we already know that the stupid cycle that goes on, and it's half damn crazy. And again, when the Nike store closes, they're going to say that that's racism as well. Forget all this. This is why Aldi's is closing, Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS, all Wegmans, all the other stores, because people just think because they're low income, they should just take what they want. And then these are not necessarily kids all the time either. It's adults. So if the adults are doing it, what you think you showing your kids? You think they ain't paying attention? You think they don't know? You think they don't understand? You think that they're stupid? Next comment. Retail store workers cannot stop or apprehend anyone from stealing. It is a liability to the company and puts them in danger, which is why the company has insurance. Thrift is a crime, so at best they can call the police. That's it. That's all. Next comment. This is why I'm glad my grandma, mom, sisters, and wife mind their business. Next comment. What gave them everything I was holding and planning on paying for and told them meet me across the street. See? Everything's a damn joke. Everything's a damn joke until it's not. And then everyone's supposed to have empathy and sympathy. And then they're supposed to have empathy and sympathy. But the people in the store did the right damn thing. The people that work in the store did the right damn thing because they need to go home to their family. Shout out to Idris Elba. They made the right decision. At least this person said, shaking my head, this is why we can't have ish nice in our communities. I will go with the other commenter saying it's not just in Watts and black urban areas. Not at all. There's a lot of theft going on lately and everyone wants to blame it on the pandemic. Making excuses. Poor low income people. The prices are too high. Inflation. It's not right. It's not fair. Yet, interestingly enough, when it's time to go out to the club, lines around the corner. When it's time to go to the hookah lounge, lines around the corner. When it's time to go out to party and drink and have fun, lines around the corner. Miraculously, money is found then. Or the Nikes that are being released as a limited edition, all of a sudden there's money to be found. Now, mind you, these people probably are selling these things, of course. But come on now. This stuff is not normal. I don't care what anyone says. I'm not going to push this off as being normal. This is not normal. The next commenter, a black male, stop trying to make sense of this stupidity. Move far away from anywhere a Democrat ran city. Anyway. Here's a comment from a female. They don't understand how it hurts the community. Shaking my head. I hate that for them. I don't. Next comment says, this is what happens when Democrats run a city. Shame. What happens when all the retailers move out of your city? Where are people going to shop? You can't go into others' towns and act like this. So why do it in your own? We are our own worst enemy, not clear people. Well, that's a comment that I kind of agree with. Ain't nobody your enemy except for yourself. You're your own worst enemy, not any damn body else. No respect for the city, no respect for your community, but people out here talking about doing stuff for the community and saving the community. It's every day. It's every day. This is not even a one-off. It's every day. But the amount of just putting stuff in bags and walking right in, walking right out, coming in the next day and coming back, that's on a completely different scale. Honestly, if you add up what these people took as a whole in this particular video, honestly, it could be like a felony charge, depending on the amount. This one person says this is heartbreaking. It's not heartbreaking. It's not heartbreaking. I don't have any empathy for these people whatsoever. I don't have any empathy of people who take stuff that they did not pay for or that don't belong to them. And all of you that's going to comment and saying you don't know their struggle, you trying to push an agenda. I'm not pushing no agenda. Thievery and theft is at an all-time high. Crime is at an all-time high. All-time high. And enough of the people are people that look like me. And I'm over it because it don't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. You get out there and you make your life what you want it to be. And if this is what these people want their lives to be, and then when they end up wherever they end up, we do not care. And we don't. I don't. And when stuff turns into I am legend towns, I don't care. I ain't got nothing for you, man. This is ridiculous. That's it. That's all. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you. Please consider subscribing. I will see you all in the next one.